Ukraine and
Yeah.
done 3 movies in India.
Well, so for the last 6 years, I've been staying and living and working in Bombay, and we just premiered our first film, Tinorada, 3.5 here in Kerala. Our second film we shot in Ladakh, and it's also completed. Now we are sending it to different festivals, so it will be 2018 film. And we have 2 more films in pre-production, Indian films. So now we're just choosing which one to go with, so depending on the budget and on the producers.
What's your experience in Indian film industry?
I feel very comfortable because on the one hand, somehow I can relate to the culture, to the history of India, and I think it's something very similar to Ukraine, to Ukrainian traditions, whether it's family traditions, religious, aesthetical traditions, or even political situations that India having and Ukraine is going through right now. Both of our countries are going through that period of just they're becoming adults. You know, it's like a kid who's just coming out of age. And I feel that India and Ukraine, they're going through the same experiences, whether it's just general mindset or it's religious thinking. Everything is changing, and also because of 21st century, everyone has smartphone. When you're going, let's say, to some village in Bihar, now everyone is with iPhones, you know, and everyone is on not iPhones, with Facebook, you know. So you're going somewhere absolutely remote area, and the villager will ask you like, "Are you on Facebook?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am on Facebook." So now connection between all the people are absolutely different how it was, let's say, 40 years ago or 50 years ago. Everything becomes connected on the level of culture and understanding and just, I would say, I don't know, human connection. And that's why for me it's quite easy I feel to shoot films in India, because it's something that I can relate to and even people from my country can relate to. Like, for example, we music that we use for our first film and second film, it's Ukrainian music but with Indian instruments. So this kind of mix, yeah, we're using.
How do you experience the difference in filmmaking in Ukraine and in India, and what's the how you
India, of course, much larger in terms of filmmaking scale than Ukraine. And in Ukraine also it's quite difficult right now to shoot films, though we have new wave of Ukrainian filmmakers that right now are coming out slowly the country. But somehow I feel that there are so many untold stories here in India, and I feel kind of like it's my duty to tell them. Once those stories will be told, I will move to Ukraine.
Ever you previewed your movie in Ukraine?
Sorry?
Ever you previewed your movie in Ukraine?
No, not yet. We're planning to show 3.5 next year, and our second film, Namdebau, in 2019 for Ukrainian distribution.
And what's your expectation about Ukrainians to accept an Indian film?
Yeah, I think Ukraine will love Indian films because also they have very strong connections with Indian films. Even my grandmother's sisters, all of them, they know Raj Kapoor. They are singing Kishore Kumar's songs, and they still remember dialogues from the films. And every time when I'm telling them that I'm shooting films, and they have this hope that I will have songs and dances, but unfortunately I don't have them yet.
And how you experience this film festival?
I think that Kerala Film Festival is very warm film festival. Like, I feel very cozy. It's like as if you're just like with your bunch of friends discussing films and watching good films. I think it's one of the best festivals that I've been to in terms of just the energy and like feeling that you have. And also we have great experience with screening of our film. It was full house. People were watching, they were clapping, they were enjoying, they were laughing, and it's something that I haven't ever experienced in this quality and quantity.
And the Kerala film lovers are already accepted the movie, and how you think that an outside filmmaker here makes a movie and the people loves it very much?
Yeah, it's true. I think it just depends on.
There is no boundaries for film.
Exactly, there is no boundaries for films. Doesn't matter where you're coming from, Ukraine, from India, what country you belong to. What matters is what kind of messages you're deciding to tell the people. That's it.
Even the language is not barred for the art.
Exactly. Everything is common. Languages, art, music. We just need to find the common thread, the common idea, just to share with each other.
And thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.